Okay, so in the previous video, we spoke to you about the role of the root user in an AWS account. That was the absolute god of the AWS account, and we also mentioned that you should not be using the root user for day-to-day operations. Instead, you should be creating IAM users. IAM users are your workforce identities, and they represent individuals that work in your organizations that need to access the AWS account. Now, before creating IAM users, it's always best practice to enforce what are called password complexity rules on the IAM users you create. So you can create things like, complex passwords that have multiple different types of characters like uppercase letters, lowercase letters, symbols, and so on. So I want to get into the AWS console and quickly show you where you can set this up. Let's do that. Okay, so here we are in my AWS management console. We're in the development account. Now, for the most part of this course, we are going to be working in the development account as we do the projects and the exercises as well. So you will find your password policies in the IAM section of your account. So this is the IAM section of your account. You will excuse me for the fact that I've not enabled the MFA on the root user. Better do that very soon. But I want to show you where the password policies are configured. So on the left-hand side, if you go down to account settings, this is where you can configure the password policy for your IAM users. Okay. Currently, there's a default password policy set to 8 characters with a combination of uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, non-alpha characters, and so on. However, other features like never expire the password, it has not been set. Okay. So let us configure that. Let's click on edit, and you can use either the default, but you really want to customize your password policies based upon your organization policies that you have in place. So you always want to align the configuration and rules of your AWS account in accordance and in alliance with your corporate policy. So in my organization at the IIS Academy, we use 12 character passwords. We require at least 1 uppercase letter, 1 lowercase letter, 1 number, and 1 non-alphanumeric character. We've also enabled turn on password expiration, which we've set to 42 days. Some companies do 60, some do 90. It really is on your organization's choice. The less number of days, the more often you'll rotate your password, which is a good thing from a technical standpoint and security standpoint, but may be a bit annoying for your users. Password expiration requires administrator reset. We've not enabled that. Basically, what that says is that if your password expires, then you got to get an administrator to reset it. We allow our users to change their own passwords, and we prevent password reuse for the last 6 passwords. Okay, so this basically means that you cannot use the last 6 passwords you have used for your next password. Okay, you got to try and come up with a new password. So we'll save those changes and then click set custom. That's our password policy now set and configured. In the next video, we're going to show you how to create some IAM users, and you'll see how the password policy is enforced. I'll see you then. Thank you.